Even if you're not a fan of anime, even if you don't like Boruto, please continue to watch the next 3 minutes of animation that I'm going to show you. And tell me if what I'm spitting is based or unwarranted and I'm just delusional. Now, Boruto is a smut and it sullied the name of Naruto. That's what everyone said off the rip. Because, who wants to see some garbage uh, sequel when the prequel was hardly even completed? And that sentiment was shared with practically every Naruto fan who watched from beginning to end and watched the ending of Naruto. But we're not here to talk about how bad Boruto is. We're just here to talk about this very specific scene. The animation quality in this scene, it's really odd to me. You guys tell me in the comments below if this fight, if its choreography looks even remotely good. To me, it straight up looks like they neglected to draw any in-between frames. It really looks extremely choppy, like worse than YouTube animations. As a matter of fact, I'm about to show you a YouTube animation, and to me, the choreography or just the artistry in the sense of them doing in-betweens and the motions of like momentum, the physics, it just looks way cleaner, and it's literally 2D. It's like a stick figure fight. There's also another series, Stick Battle 1 and 2. That animation is 3D and it's actually higher quality than Boruto's animation. Now, it's not always that Boruto looks so bad, but why is it that sometimes we get fights like the one between Boruto and Kawaki that I displayed? Why is it that sometimes we get garbage quality animation fights like that? Now, in the Stickman fighting clip, when you look at the way that he interacts with all of his enemies, like sometimes you see his arm and the motion, like it goes right through their body and then you see the blood come out, or like he'll hit them with an attack and spin around his weapons like he's doing an animation from like a shooting game, and you'll see limbs coming off, and then it's just odd because in the 2D animation, you'll start to, if you don't know what an in-between is, if you've never tried to animate something before, you'll be like, wow, this is actually more fluid. It might be a program though, like a 3D program where you drag around the Stickman instead of drawing it, but that's just the animation that I chose to show you because there's a way better one that's actually hand-drawn. Stick Fight 1, Stick Fight 2, you should watch those. Let me know what you guys think. Am I just over-exaggerating? Whenever they started incorporating like jutsu, like kinjutsu, whatever the Otsutsuki's abilities are, like, those giant blocks, once they started doing that, it started to look a little bit better. But at the end of the day, they were still trying to like showcase some taijutsu and it just looked horrible. What do you guys think? Naruto's always been known for having its good fight scenes, and this one kinda got me a little flustered. Now, of course, Naruto had its fair share of terribly animated fights, but I just never remember them being so bad. Like, it literally looks so choppy. It legitimately looks worse than animations that I've seen made by a single person. Like, they have a whole ass team of animators doing this part and doing this part, touching up this, trying to make it look super quality. And then you pull it out, you pull out like the 5 minutes of animation in the episode, and you watch and you're just like, ew, this is actually fucking disgusting. Like, they tried to meld like CGI and like hand drawn. It didn't turn out right. Now, the Stickman fighting clip, the reason why I can appreciate that is because you look at, wait a minute. I was younger, so I might not have noticed, but If Naruto's quality was as bad as the fight that I just watched, I would never have fucking ever, like, put Naruto at, like, one of my top anime. Honestly, for a taijutsu scene, like a hand-to-hand combat scene, to be so garbage, it's, like, so uncharacteristic of Naruto. You know, I don't know how Kishimoto let this one slide. It's honestly very disappointing because it feels like fuel to the fire of, like, wow, Boruto kind of ruined Naruto, you know? At the end of the day, I guess all I'm trying to say is if your budget is as high as the companies that produce or work on top shonen anime, and the quality of your fight comes out to be as shown in that Boruto scene, then I guess you need to fire your team of animators. They would actually be better off hiring a bunch of artists off of Fiverr